Hello, my darling Geminis. This is Brandy with Fates of Three Tarot, and I am doing your Libra season check-in. We are going to find out what the energies have in store for you. If you are new here, welcome to the crazy. Welcome to the family. If you're returning, you guys are phenomenal, and I hope you know it. I do want to take a time out for a second and say thank you to each and every one of you. Our channel is growing, and it's because of your likes, shares, subscriptions, watching the videos, commenting. It isn't easy to get a YouTube channel started and going, and you guys are helping with that. Thank you. Um, if this doesn't resonate, please leave it on the table for whoever was meant to see it. If it does, or energies can be reversed, of course, you can check out their placements, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your north node for more expansions or other information. Cross watchers are always welcome. Leave what doesn't resonate on the table, right? He, she, they, them, king, queen. It is all something you will hear me saying. It is not necessarily a gender. It is a masculine or feminine energy that I'm picking up on at that moment. All right. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini for Libra season. Okay, got some challenges going on. Not a whole lot. I will go through really quick and tell you what I'm looking at. This is Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. The Moon. Nine of Swords. And the Hierophant is what we're ending on. And these are general energies, so they kind of flow into each other, but there's no exact timeline on them. Sometimes I can get a feel as we expand, but what I'm looking at is, a very independent energy, self-investment, doing well, self-confidence with this Nine of Pentacles. Something has occurred. It left you feeling isolated in solitude. This can be a ghosting energy. Someone may have just up and disappeared on you. Page of Wands is a messenger bringing in. It's an immature energy. They tend to be like text messages, phone calls, emails, that sort of thing for me. This is passionate new beginning, though. It's an energy. It's a high bounce, right? If you were kind of at a stalemate in a stall, these Page of Wand energies can be get you going and get you back on the path you were going. It gives you that energy to take that first step, right? It's adventure and excitement and fearlessness and cheerfulness, optimism. Um, Wheel of Fortune. This is speaking of destiny, something that's occurring that is supposed to be occurring. It's also speaking of, learning your lessons, keeping that wheel turning. Can speak of change, unexpected events, good luck. But for me, it's usually about lessons, keeping that wheel turning. Um, it's a sign you're on kind of the path you're supposed to be on if your belief system works that way. Okay, we've got the moon. This is secrets, mystery. I always say there may be shadow and darkness around this moon energy, but it always lights up a path, all right? But it is following your intuition. It is, it can be illusions, uncertainties, confusion. It's definitely got you stuck in your head with this Eight of Swords. This is self-imprisonment. This is bouncing these ideas around and not being able to find a way out. Trapping. When all you have to do is shake your arms around and loosen those binds and then move that strap, the blinders off your eyes. And you can see that you can walk right through all of this stuff, but it's logic and it's bouncing around in your head and it makes it, you're an air sign. It's easy to get trapped in your head trying to decide what you're doing. Okay, Hierophant. This is a religious card. Can speak of a religious leader. It's also, kind of following traditions, social groups, being conventional, kind of going with the crowd, conforming. Just an education card as well. Can be a teacher, but it's knowledge. All right. So you're either learning about something. This can also deal with contracts, legal issues, such as that side of it. Usually the paperwork side of it. Okay. Where do we want to go? Let's see. And this nine of, I can always, let's find out about this Five of Pentacles. I think that nine is pretty self-explanatory, investing in oneself. All right. Five of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is contentment, being self-satisfied. This is like I wished for this and I've gotten it. And the Ace of Swords is the knowledge, it's truths, it's a new beginning, it's focus. So what does that have to do with feeling abandoned? Huh. Through this hardship, you found a way to achieve your happiness, your success. Something goes, aha. You're taking it and you're twisting it into a benefit. It's like someone or something, whatever this hardship is, of the automatic instinct, it was someone that, you know, and it's like, that's what I needed to know. That takes that aspect off the table. So I don't have to think about it. But then it's like you're stuck in your head over something. We'll get to that. Page one. Oh, is that okay? Four of Pentacles, holding on tight. Okay, yeah, there's a loss here in this deck. Those two Pentacles are no longer in reach, right? Um, they're damaged, they're bent, they're broken, whatever. But this person has experience, life experiences behind them. So they're sitting on a bench made of a pentacle. They don't allow themselves to drop below that level. It's like, no, I'm self-confident, self-assured. I've learned enough. I've done enough life stuff. Enough has happened that I have this firm foundation and I don't go below it. But I'm holding on to this last pinnacle and I'm deciding where I'm going to invest it. This is introspection with this hermit. It's an interesting combination for our expansions on this read because I mean this is a very positive, upbeat energy, and you've got yourself going into hermit mode. That introspection. This is someone that's not afraid to walk to the beat of their own drum, right? But it is going within and taking all of this information and deciding which way to go with it. Intriguing. All right. Wheel of Fortune, please. Thank you. Nine of Wands. Wounded Warrior. Okay. If you've been beating your head against the same brick wall, right, you don't want to continue doing that. This is, exhaustion, but it is, you've been fighting, you've been battling, you've been showing resilience, you've been having to face this over and over and over. But this is like a last stand. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you're tired of fighting. You will continue if you have to, but you're so close. You can see the light, right? You can see the outcome. Now, if this is different life circumstances, that each one of these wands is like something else that was thrown at you and had to make you keep fighting, that's one thing. Now, if this is all about one thing that you've been fighting over and over, remember doing something the same way over and over and over and expecting a different result is kind of like what is it? The definition of insanity. You doing something in the exact same way and expecting a different result is illogical, right? So make sure you're learning these lessons so that you can get out of that cycle. The moon, please. Three of Pentacles, firm foundation. This is also a mentoring, learning card. It's coming together energy. Page of Swords, once again. Isn't that what we had up here? Page of Wands, sorry. Okay, Page of Swords is bringing in information, logic. This can be chatty, curious, witty, inspired, right? It is an information coming in. And it's going to be building on this foundation, but there's going to be so much mystery around it at this point that you're going to be like, I will dive into this and see where it goes, but I'm not investing a whole lot. But it is a building together, whatever this Page of Swords is. It's like, I don't know if you're going to realize it or not at the time, though, but you're building a foundation with someone over this, with this information, or you're building a foundation for a project, one of the two. All right, tell me about this thank you. Wow. Okay, Eight of Swords, we got Tower moment, sudden destructive change. Yeah, we kind of got that earlier. Needing some healing time. Wishing upon a star. This is something you desired. And unfortunately, it got rocked down to foundation level. If you did not have a firm foundation with another individual, these towers wipe it completely out to the sand and say, rebuild again. Do it better this time. Do it right. Right? This star is saying, it's time to heal. It's hope, positive, having faith, rejuvenation. It's almost, you're wishing upon a star, but this is all about, allowing the process, which is what this has basically all been about. This is so much of this stuck in the head, isolated energy with this hermit because you were wishing for it. This was a dream come true. Or this is what your goal was, the end goal, and you worked a lot. You put a lot into this. But it's like that Wheel of Fortune is saying, okay, time for a change up. Especially with this tower in the same read. It's time for things to change. Hierophant, please. Wow. Okay, we've got competition with that Five of Wands. We've got a Three of Swords showing. This is an ending. This is devastating. It's an emotional blow. People are not communicating well. They're hitting each other upside the heads with sticks. And we've got the Four of Wands showing up, which deals with the home community coming together. This is usually a joyous event. This is usually, a connection together. And that is probably what you were hoping for with this Hierophant. And it's just a letdown, right? There's a lot of competition, a lot of conflict, a lot of heartache, heartbreak, grief, sadness surrounding this entire idea, right? Now, whether this was involving business, whether this is involving family, whether this is involving some kind of volunteer work in the community, whether it is involving love, romance, something is not going as you intended. And it's going to take sitting down and communicating well, right? It's going to take people being on the same page to reach an agreement. And it's going to take a lot of work. And it's going to take people that actually want to communicate. I mean, you can't force people to listen. You can't force, everyone has their own, what is it? My words have left me with this energy. Free will. But I'm seeing that you're independent, Gemini. You can handle this on your own. You know it. And it's like, this is my wish fulfillment. This is you going after something you want to do. And you're having to rethink the process of this. It's like, and don't forget to do your self-care, recharge your batteries, do your healing. Don't lose faith, right? This tower is just changing the way you're doing this. It's not saying give up. It's saying that make sure your foundations are firm, right? Don't allow yourself to invest in someone, especially, or something that is going to be gone when all hell breaks loose. All right. Gemini, I need to hear, please. Thank you. Happiness is my birthright. Yes, you definitely need more happiness and joy. This is a very tumultuous energy, to put it. I can't even say bluntly. I mean, this is sad. It's a lot of work, a lot of information that you wanted, but it's like, it's not exactly the greatest of news, right? I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Oh, okay. So through this independence and trying to come to this investment, this agreement, this foundation, fear had you stuck in your head. I wasn't associating fear and anxiety with this, which I normally do. You're afraid of what may happen. What about what may not happen if you refuse this, if you don't dive into this? That's why you're stuck in your head so much. I get it now. It's like, okay, I don't want this to fail. I don't want this to fail. So I'm just kind of trudging along. And I mean, it's not going to be easy, but holy hell, it could be beautiful. It could fail, yes, but it could be the ultimate happy too. Very self-satisfying. Okay, this is what I've got for you. I hope this has helped, Gemini. You guys make great choices for you. I love you. Until next time, be healthy, be happy. Ta ta.